Most people think cats are lazy. They sleep most of the day. They sit quietly by the window. Sometimes they stare at nothing for minutes at a time. At first glance, it almost looks like they are doing nothing. But have you ever stopped and really watched a cat? Not for a few seconds, but for a few minutes. Because if you do, something strange begins to happen. You start noticing that while humans rush through life, stressed, distracted, always chasing the next thing, the cat seems completely calm, almost as if it understands something about life that we don't. And that raises an interesting question. What if the cat isn't lazy at all? What if the cat simply understands life better than we do? Now think about the way humans live. Our days start fast. The alarm rings, we reach for the phone, messages, emails, notifications. Before we even get out of bed, our minds are already overloaded. Then the day begins. Work, deadlines, responsibilities. We move from task to task, trying to keep up with everything around us. And somewhere along the way, we start believing a dangerous idea, that being busy means we are living correctly. But is that really true? Because if you look closely, many people spend their entire lives rushing forward, yet they never feel satisfied. They reach goals, they achieve success, and still something feels missing. Now compare that to the cat sitting quietly in the same room. Same house, same world, same passing time, but a completely different experience of life. So the real question becomes this: what does the cat understand that we have forgotten? The truth is surprisingly simple. Cats follow a few natural rules of life, rules that humans once understood, but slowly abandoned. And if we look closely, we might discover that these small rules create something we are all searching for: peace, balance, and maybe even happiness. Let's start with the first lesson. The first thing you notice about a cat is how much it rests. A cat can sleep up to 16 hours a day. 16 hours! To humans, that sounds unbelievable, because our culture teaches the exact opposite. Sleep less, work harder, push yourself further. Rest is often treated like a weakness. But watch a cat carefully. It never apologizes for resting. When it is tired, it sleeps. When it wakes up, it stretches slowly. There is no rush, no guilt. And when the moment comes to move, the cat is fully alert, focused, ready. Humans, on the other hand, often ignore exhaustion. We push past our limits. We sacrifice sleep for productivity. And eventually our bodies force us to stop. Burnout, stress, mental fatigue. So maybe the cat understands something we don't. Maybe rest isn't wasted time. Maybe rest is what makes energy possible. But rest is only the first lesson. There's another one hiding in the way cats explore the world. Have you ever placed a cat in a new room? Something interesting happens. It doesn't run through the space. It explores slowly. Every corner is examined. Every small sound becomes interesting. A tiny movement can hold its attention for minutes. To the cat, the world is full of mysteries. Now compare that with how humans move through life. We walk the same streets every day. We enter the same buildings. We follow the same routines, and slowly, everything becomes invisible. We stop noticing details. We stop asking questions. Curiosity fades. But curiosity is what keeps life exciting. It keeps the mind active. It keeps the world feeling alive. A cat never loses its curiosity. And because of that, even an ordinary room becomes an adventure. But perhaps the most powerful lesson cats teach us is even simpler. Look at a cat sitting in a beam of sunlight. It might stay there for 10 minutes, doing absolutely nothing, just enjoying the warmth. Now ask yourself something. When was the last time you did the same? Humans are trained to chase big moments, big success, big achievements, big happiness, the promotion, the dream vacation, the perfect future. But here's something most people realize too late. Life is not made of big moments. It is made of small ones. Quiet pieces of time that pass almost unnoticed. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, the sound of rain outside the window, a peaceful moment of silence after a long day. Cats never wait for happiness. They notice it everywhere. And because of that, their lives always feel full. So maybe cats are not lazy. Maybe they are simply balanced. They rest when they need to. They stay curious about the world. And they enjoy the present moment fully. While humans spend most of their lives chasing tomorrow, the cat lives completely in today. And maybe that is the real secret. So the next time you see a cat sitting quietly by the window, pause for a moment, watch it. You might notice something surprising, a sense of calm, a quiet confidence, a life that isn't rushed. And maybe you'll realize something important. Happiness isn't always found in bigger achievements. Sometimes it's found in the small, quiet moments we usually ignore. The warmth of sunlight, the calm of stillness, the simple joy of being exactly where you are. And sometimes, the wisest creature in the room is the quiet cat watching the world go by.